Hello, this is Indo World Cup Daily. Well, we are here at the Stade de France for the Ireland captain's run ahead of their World Cup quarter-final against New Zealand here tomorrow. And the good news is, Rory, is that Mack Hansen is out there.
Yeah, his calf is very heavily strapped. He's like a mummy on his, is it his right calf? I'm not sure. And he is moving quite gingerly for a guy who's going to be playing Test Rugby against the All Blacks tomorrow night. So still, I think he needs to get through this session. He needs to prove his fitness, I guess, to the coaches and the physios. But right now, as it stands, he's out there, he's in the team. Jimmy O'Brien's on standby just in case it doesn't work. The other interesting one is that James Ryan is out there as well.
Yeah. Running easily away, as well.
Running easily. I mean, that means he'll train. So, he's not obviously involved tomorrow night, but if Ireland are here next week, that's a good sign that they expect him to be fit for next week. Robbie Henshaw's out there. I'm not sure if I saw Keith Earls. We'll update that later. But of the 23, it looks like they're all out there, and Hansen is out there. He's togged. Just still has to get through this one.
And you were out at the New Zealand team announcement last night, and no place for Mark Talea.
Yeah, disciplinary reasons was the Ian Foster named his team. No Mark Talea. He was obviously asked about that straight away. He fronted up. He said he's broken a team protocol. We believe it's a curfew breach, which is an amazing thing for an All Black to do. That team, that brand, what they represent for one of their players in this era to break curfew in the week of a quarter final and get himself ruled out of the biggest game in 4 years. One of the key players that Ian Foster and Joe Schmidt have added to the mix in the last year to change the way they play since the Ireland series win last year. I was in the stadium, was it 5 weeks ago now, when he scored 2 tries against New Zealand. He is a kind of a point of difference. He would have challenged Ireland's defence. Lester Fainuku is a good player, but it just speaks about an operation that's not up at the level that it once was. It's the standards. Like, they try to spin it that the players are still holding the same standards, and that's why he's not in. But surely the standards should apply from the minute you arrive in France, that you don't breach the protocols, that you're not having to deal with issues like this. And it's like this All Blacks mantra. We saw them with that video where they were unloading the bus the other day. I mean, what does that actually mean when players are going out and letting the rest of their teammates down? Some of the selections, like Shannon Frizzell and people can look up his history. Like, what he's done is way worse than anything Mark Talea has done, but he's starting on the flank this weekend. So, there is major question marks. The All Blacks are chasing coming into this game. It was so clear yesterday at their press conference. The way they spoke about Ireland, the questions they were asked about Ireland, Ireland, the way they have to look up to Ireland now. I used to go to press conferences, I'm sure you have as well, Sinead, where they didn't know any of the players apart from Brian O'Driscoll. And now they're giving long answers about Peter O'Mahony, long answers about all of the Irish players. Richie Mwanga spoke brilliantly about Johnny Sexton. It's all changed. The whole rivalry's changed. Obviously, an All Blacks win tomorrow night shifts it back again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we will have a lot more on this on our Left Wing podcast, our final one before tomorrow's game later today.